My phone is so I can read the comments. Of course, we're gonna miss like 4 or 5 different calls. We missed like 5 of them this morning. It's crazy. Like how? Nice Cradle Records. How may we help you? I stopped trying to spam call me. Just pretending I'm a freaking music studio, so they hang up immediately. Which pretty much just is a little studio, but alright, so I need to get me a whole new place for a commercial building. Well, it'd be probably like a private or independent type studio first. Alright, we're gonna look at the YouTube comments. Let's see what we got. Oh, I gotta switch my account. Well, a couple subscribers. A couple new subscribers, actually. Ain't really much. What is it? Monday? We ain't probably a really bad time to live stream. We should do this like at night. It'll be so much better. But yeah, this is a library maze test 2. Ongoing little project where we throw a lot of goodies within a maze with a bunch of enemies, a bunch of secret doors, just many different passageways. Each section gets harder and harder. Alright, let me load up this real quick and we'll get started. Okay, so we can do I don't know if you can the volume up on this microphone anymore or not. This is just a simple little Sony mics, man. It ain't too much. It's kind of like a dual dynamic mic you would get, like off a. Kind of sounds like something off of Timu. It's not really good with clarity, but it's something that'll do the job for now. Alright. Hold on, let me see. Mic. There we go. We got that. Trying to look. There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Yeah, that should be exactly all the way up. How about save on audio settings? Let me look in here. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I'd probably go for 50% just to be sure. It's usually like a sweet spot for streamers on most games. Some games, like action games or shooter games, is a little more louder, but this should be perfectly fine. I think I don't even need no text to speech. That's like for multiplayer and all that. Alright, so that is exactly how we want. Overall volume of the game, that's global. So that's actually lower. Well, yeah, we could have just adjusted that one then. Interesting. Okay, now, yeah. I forgot we got a couple packs on here. I just want some people like skin packs. Some of them kind of mess with your movement and gameplay. Just speak with device settings. Chat instructions on join. Yeah, I don't really need that. Camera settings, okay, we got some of those. Sky flashes. Lightning and stuff. Okay. Rock Dithering is pretty good. Yeah, the fade in, fade out stuff's pretty nice. We keep it. I might have to take just a small break before we begin. Darkness effect strength. Hostile mobs. Darkness affects strength. Screen distortion. I think that's good default. Screen distortion. That's all maxed out. I didn't even know we had these options. Action bar, opacity. Like WoW Minecraft, you got so much customization rolling in. These new updates. Back when it first launched on console, we really didn't have anything at all. It was so bare bones. But it was good. Issue chat. Okay. We also have the ability to do keyboard and mouse, which I haven't really tried before on this new console. I have done it on my old PS4 though, but not on PS5. Full keyboard mode. A game like this would probably be really fun to mess with. Type the commands in all easy and use the chat more efficiently. Network settings. Okay, so this is automatically update content packs. Okay. The only thing I don't like about Minecraft is that you lose your stuff that you bought and you can't really access them when you go offline, which is kind of dumb. You can't just keep them in your system, data or whatever. Or I think it's probably just locked. I don't know. Yeah, they just lock you out of all that. See, this account is still like you can't even get into the Microsoft account to go online, really. So, if you reset it, I wonder if you'll lose your purchases. I wanted to try a little bit online, but it's not really much fun like it is on PC with custom worlds. So it's kind of iffy. I stay on mostly just solo. Village Cities add-on. This would run you, let's see how much. $8. Which is interesting. The concept. Blood Enderman. I got Peppa Pig up there. Is that their favorite little character to screw with? I don't know. I might see the screenshot. Imagine just having, endless cities that generate. That'd be really cool. Like just regular modern cities. That will be really interesting, where you can just go and just wander through endless buildings and such. Alright, so we're here. We got a new little place that I want to try to explore. There's a secret sword that's really nice, but it's going to be heavily guarded by wither skeletons. Yeah, there's a spawner in the room in that area, so it's going to be extremely hard to make out of there with that sword. Once we do grab it. Alright, so this is the beginning. It's pretty simple. Not too difficult. Just you gotta find some weapons pretty quick, so nothing don't hurt you around the corner. Like, skeletons. So they're really, really fast. I think you can close the door on them. I don't know if they can open doors. Alright. So if you can close them up, you can probably, yeah, I think we'll be safe. Same old, same old. Gotta make a few tweaks to those books later. Upstairs, we got a good bit of stuff downstairs still have to get, but yeah, I don't know. We might be better off just streaming at night to get more views. I forgot. I want to kind of document the progress. Alright, so we got unlucky right off the bat. Very unlucky. Can we hide in here? Ain't nothing in here to obtain since we lost boots outside. it's cool because you can like peek through and see your enemies in the hallways. These little bar windows. And you're, oh, he's going upstairs. And yeah, peeking through these doors is really helpful. So pick these out because you can really save gas if you know what's on the other side of the door. Okay, I think he's gone. Oh, hold up. I didn't want to. I might come back down. We got to be pretty fast. Let's see. We got to have one of these for iron door access. I mean, another one to go into. Okay, we go here. And this is just like a room with some sinks and a dried gas. I need to put like a little secret entry somewhere just to get a little prize maybe. One of these secret rooms. Alright, yeah, we took and nerfed a lot of the chests, so it's not giving you really, really good stuff at the start. This may be a gold axe, but it's like, you know, super flimsy. It is not good as an iron axe, but it will definitely help you kill these skeletons. Barely survive. Oh my goodness. Couldn't even get one hit. Alright, and now we're stuck in this room, which honestly, if you do spawn in this room, we do have a lever you can use to get out with now. Which, this is the room with the trapped villager. We need to put like a little diary book in there. And maybe an access door. Alright, so this is the beginning of the level. Why is this torch glitched? Oh, it must have messed with the torch. Interesting. You know, you can turn them off like that. And here we go. We got this other lever. We have a lever just about on every floor or every area, so we should be alright. Hoppers sometimes has decent stuff. Gotta have your rabbit and your little splash potions. We got a decent bow. What we got for gold axe? This brand new. That's brand new. The old one was pretty much destroyed, so yeah. I do believe we don't have no lever. We have one here somewhere. Spiders are a lot more aggressive in this update, so be careful. I don't know how we're going to get to the next section. But wait, there is upstairs you can go to without having to go through there. It's pretty much up against the wall. In the back area, I'm not sure which. There's another place. I think this is the newest add-on. Yeah, that's probably where you want to go. Where did this guy go? Oh, he's right there. Wasted splash potion. I know. Got a little bit of an effect, but not much. How about grab the trusty mace? Alright, we're here. This is the place. Then we can whack these bones in style. Alright, Goldilocks. Alright, so it really is a lot more challenging, more funner. Everything's spawned in and ready. Last time it was overly easy, now it's pretty balanced. It actually makes you fear every corner of this. Creepers can't really activate unless you're exactly open. Upstairs, where are you at? That's what we gotta find, guys, and we will be getting on to some better stuff, hopefully. I need to grab my stuff before it disappears. It is way more difficult. Well, we did definitely fine tweaked everything, so it's not bad. We need a safe room to go into. Do we have a switch? No, not a switch. So anything can just come out. Nowhere. Be very careful. Like, extremely careful. This is skeleton territory, guys. Us to trade with, don't need them for. Yeah. Pumpkin pie, please. Dang, man, we got ourselves in a pretty bad situation. Be nice if we had like an X-ray vision potion. Oh shoot, bro. Okay. Asked a prank barrel, I don't really offer nothing. But a little screwy message. Funny enough. This is one of the good chests. What's this helmet's about to be messed up. Don't got any chest plate armor yet. Change out this crap. Honestly, bow's only good if you got enemy in sight, like down a long hallway or something. Like if there's a tall enemy and you got like a enemy over here that can't really run at you, you can probably use these. Save all your arrows and shoot them instead of the little enemies. That's our plan for like taking out some of these boss floors or just taller enemies in general. We got more switches. We'll need some switches to restart the whole level. Use. We're missing a bunch of stuff. That's the other part. Should have added like at least one up in that chest, but I didn't. Grab another one. Good little totem. This freaking junk bow. Hell out of here. You can just throw them out. I don't really like them. There's armor right here. Well, you're gonna pick it up anyway again. We don't have no trash cans around here. Just stuff it in Steve's mouth. Alright, no switches. I don't know how we're gonna progress. This is like one of the, it would be cool if they had an option where you can spawn items of all types. Like a little random box spawns any kind of weapons or armor. Maybe some kind of keys. That would fix the problem. Alright, we have to totem, but we should be alright. Okay, that is the help book. Prisoner. I think this is the only switch left. I'll have to break it off. We want some. We'll keep the diamond hoe. We don't want the golden axe, really. Hold on. What is? We put it on the floor. And just put the doors the other way. So. Okay. Can't really get it close enough to bring it out. It is impossible to take it with you. You have to add at least one or two more upstairs somewhere. Skelly man. Crack the head open. Ain't got nothing in the hopper. Put some junk in there. But the monsters have that junk. I guess after a while we'll probably come back. Maybe restream again later. Once we get the levers figured out. We need to put one in this chest. At least. Because that is gonna screw us if we don't have any. Cooked rabbit. Pretty much a butter sword. It looks cool, decoration wise, but don't fight with it. It's just absolutely durable. See how long it lasts. Alright, but up against a spider, it really takes huge chunks off, so definitely not reliable. Oh, how do we even activate these? I forgot. I'm not even sure how we did it last time. These guys can move around somehow. Or is it just a copper one? Here's our chest plate armor. This is one of the little scare closets. Can't really get behind here and get these goods. Or we go through there. Uh-oh. Think we got everything out of there. Got the junk one here. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. We had a short fuse. Oh, I can't even show you all the good parts, man. Until later. I'm sorry. We got the very basic parts of the game. If only we could take a mod in our own graphics and sound, that'd be really great. Man, so many different doors. Wish you could break them, but it's kind of easy. Take off that, and let's replace them with these. I'm just gonna make that like a place you have to go to get to the next area, like a major area. Man, I wonder if you can like, or how long it would take to make a game like this on a different engine from scratch. Survival library maze. Air bombs. That's pretty much it for now. Screwed up. Locked myself out of many different rooms. Oh, I don't have no restart level option. It's kind of poopy. But we'll do it this way. I usually just come in here, just delete this, and run back into here. Duplicate that. Always duplicate your main level so you don't screw it up. And boom. No, not a skill in from the start of the game, damn. It's insane. Right at the start. Oh, we can't even exit the level. I don't think you can exit the level anymore. I think we fixed that. You can only sponge you. There he is. You can luckily sponge you inside. I guess sometimes it'll sponge you outside because of stuff that gets in the way of the spawner down here. Okay then. No more surprises. And there's another surprise. Okay, we good. Heals, I ain't gotta worry about it later. Alright, gray box. Where's gray box? Down here. A little bit of goods. Got a pumpkin pie ready. Got a little shield. Helps a little bit, not too much. There we are. Big stupid bones away. I want the bones in my pocket. What am I, a boner thief? Oh, yeah. Guess we'll do the health item. We can get some more. We use that for the, I guess, wither skeletons, maybe. And grab some rabbit and some little splashies. We'll put them down here, though, because we're going to use them. Take this boy with us. Slap it in the inventory somewhere good. Fucking little butter axe. Can't stand gold stuff, man. They're so flimsy. Those 2 boxes of livers down here. I don't know. I'll probably find one upstairs. Let's go over here. This one might be. Somewhere else. This right here gives you extra goodies. And it's a safe zone, so nothing can really get to you. Man, we pack it down. Got anything over there? No. Pretty empty so far. It really does help sometimes if you just close the doors behind you. Just do a lot of open areas. We'll grab a little bit of those. Oh man. That'll be alright. Okay, now this is the hard part. We have to go grab this thing right here. Okay, we got it. Yeah, we can do these. Without them being on the hot bar. Shit, brother. What happened? Did you pinch your freaking finger in the door or something? It's gonna be tough. Yeah, what if we do it like this? There we go, that's great. That's great. Okay, here we go. Creeper down. And that goes back there, which might have some more switches somewhere. In here, I don't know. Oh, there's one of those switch. We'll use it. And we got some cookies. Yeah, how to turn that dude on. You gotta have some item to turn him on. I don't know which item it is. There's a couple in this maze. Barrel. Finally got my chest plate. Oh no, it's copper this time. It's weird. Wait. Boots. I don't even have the boots. I figured black, that's why. Looked like we had them, but we didn't. Alright, let's see. Here is the withered skeleton section. It's gonna be super hard. There is a sword worth all the souls in the world. The wither are back. Watch out. Okay. Damn, look at them boys. Yeah, take on some of these archer ones first. This is like one of the best swords on the side of the map, so it's gonna be hard. Splash potion. What else? Got cookies. And some of those. I think a mace would be all we would need for now. Get another splash. Both redstone. I mean, they keep spawning, so it really don't even matter if you shoot them over here, but you can get like more swords and stuff off of them. Surprisingly, this bow does really good. Alright, so yeah, here's the spawner. Embro. Grab this thing, let's go. Go downstairs. Oh, I left my switch up there. Never mind. I'll have to go back up. Maybe lose both of them. We lost both of them. Damn. But we do have the delicious Devastator sword. Got some fire aspect, some sharpness, and some knockback abilities. Yeah, we got all this stuff. We can't return though. It's just kind of a shame. Unless. Hey, what if we can spawn this block on the floor? Use it as a little booster, maybe. I don't know. I think it's too tiny. Shit, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Need like a whole block to get back up in there. We'll just break down this door. The cheap way. Okay. Takes a little bit more time, but you can break them down with a mace. It's kind of sketchy though. Yeah, it's kind of impossible around this area. Okay, here's one of these switches we can use. Oh no, we can't use it. We're in this room. It's stuck in there. We're doomed, I reckon. Look at the second box. Yeah, I think this is it, yeah. Get out of here. Bro, don't do that to me. Spider right there. Heck. He lost. Oh no, we didn't lose it then. Okay, let me sit in here. You put like a little item behind the glass. We could get You can break this glass pretty easily. Damn, it's hard. Oh no. Silver box. Okay, we got him. Got him in the corner. Alright, so that's a good little trick. If you have no weapons, just push them all the way into the corner and bust them in the rib cage. Not too bad. Probably gonna have to add some more items in to continue a proper run. We got everything out there? No. Yeah, we did. I guess we'll have to come back on this one. Check some of these notifications. Alright. Change out items upstairs on this one chest. Forgot what was in here. This was like a whole other room. That's the trap room. TNT stuff. Nah. Yeah, I think it is. I guess we can go ahead and just leave it like that. Hold on. Creative, peaceful. Yeah, make sure the nothing steps on it and blows it up. In creative mode before we go to survival mode. Hold on. That's gonna be a trap. Could do. Hold on. Oh, it is on. Hold on, get peaceful. Yeah. Just in case, like later on, something wants to wander around, we can probably block it off. Just only have it for the character to go to. I'm going to use red stained glass. Or no. Can't really get in there. Go with some regular oak. Put them over here. Hold on, I know what we could do. There's them little oak door thingies. Fence gates. what you really want. I think that'll be good. This one's more open, so yeah, we got the big boys that spawn around here. The creeks. That's what this room is. Yeah, that'll work there, right. I'm surprised the wither skeleton part was easy on hard mode. Let's see. Go upstairs and a couple of those little levers like that. I think that's about it. It'd be so hard to find stairs though. I don't even know what we're gonna do with that. I gotta figure this out. There's that second box. Okay. I don't know exactly where that is. It might be right down here. Yep. That is it, boys. You have so much other access. Really good stuff up here. That's exactly what you can use them to trade with and take them down. Just a little bit. What we need is just probably about 2 of these. Along with those. That'd be easy. Way easier to the characters or players. But that's fine. Could add something mysterious in there. Need this anvil so we can rename some items. There's plenty of health items. See if we throw in some kind of random thing. Ender pearl. What if we name these? I don't know if you can go through walls with these or not. It would be cool. That could help you like go through some of these closed doors. Where's the freaking anvil? Could be in this section. It is. Alright, put these boys on. Just gonna rename them to Goody Balls. Make it more custom. They'll be like, what the hell is Goody Balls? Okay. Bloody might have to take a little break. Stomach is upset, bro. That gives you some really good armor in there. Maybe some netherite, if I remember correctly. Give it a more unique name. Medium rare. Stuff like that just makes the game a little more interesting. Might want to put some more spawners if I have some open space. Somewhere else. I'd like to make like a secret passageway through here. I have to figure that out though. What if we just come back here for a second? And then, well no, I mean it goes in here. I mean, I guess you could, and then block these off. Yeah, you could block this off. Yeah, that might be a really good idea. See if the painting will hold. Okay, I think it holds. Yep. But then if you go through it, it like breaks, apparently. Okay. I'm gonna try to just test this out. Okay, that just breaks. Like that, right? So, don't have no materials you can just walk through. Kinda strange. How we gonna do that? Kinda like it. Sorta like that. Too bad you can't really walk through the painting though. Kind of a shame. Alright, we added the extra levers in, so that's gonna work a lot better. And we'll go check the other places, make sure they got plenty of goods. this goes back there. Okay, now this place might need at least one. Let's put a door like that. Okay, so this was like an empty room, right? So we should at least have one over here with a little redstone torch. Right in the middle. That'll help. Now upstairs up here, I think we have a couple, so should be fine. That might just be all we need. Okay. This room I'm not sure what we're gonna do with. So okay, I know what we're gonna do for this. The bathroom part. With the glass and all that. But this room, I'm not sure. Put like a little hopper. Let's see. I don't think we used the trident before. In this level. Helmets. We could throw a little leather one in there. Let's see what we want to name this thing. Let's just do like chocolate. Chocolate church plate. I like to have like a little bit of enchantments to it as well. If we can find the books. Fire protection. Blast protection, honestly, probably the best. Or projectile protection, that's what I want to put on it. At least it's a little bit warmer. Chocolate chest plate. Now we gotta find our way to this little bathroom area. It's gonna be kinda tough to find. Since we don't have no note clip. I don't know if they even have it. Okay, here it is. Need some of this white glass. have something in here apparently. I gotta have like a little thing up there in the back. Hold on. I don't need to do it like this. We do blue box. Oh, you can't look into it like that. That's weird. You can't have it open the other way. Alright, so guys. I'll put a little spear in there. And that might be cool. What else should we put in there? Echo shards. What you do with them? It don't have no about info like it used to. Just kind of poop poop. Another stars. Of course, you can use like any item to unlock a box. Get up enough nether stars to unlock some special chest or something. Would be really cool. But Minecraft's just too simple on consoles. That is pretty cool. I guess we can use, just keep them here. And come back and enchant all that. Nice. Your workbench. Technically. I'm not really sure what we're going to add down there just yet. Yeah. Be a long little walk. I guess we'll find the entrance and kind of just save it there and then try this out later. Entrance. Entrance. Nope. And that's not it. Definitely off. Other side, probably. That's the mirror room. Bathroom. That's the barrel. And that little workstation. Looking room. My goodness, we're getting lost. Pretty tight. Squeeze in this little area. Okay. Yeah, that's your green box. I think it'll be pretty balanced. There's a couple little floors we might want to add at least one or two more levels in later, but pretty decent at the moment. Move to the other spot. Alright, so this is where the chocolate chest plates are. Why I be getting so hard to find? I already searched through all of that. Might just be a cut-off section that we just missed. Okay, there it is. That's it. And then we'll save it there. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, what did I do? Okay, that's good. Wait, why are we going back here? Just got to have, are you sure? Little one-click pony. Alright, we'll put that back. Okay. We'll chill out, I guess, at this city build. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wonder if we should put like a pool or something in the library maze. It'd be pretty weird. Maybe add some stuff that would attack you in the pool if you fall in. But there would be like a reward for going down there. I think that'd be a cool idea. Might come back and open up a spot for something like that. 0.3 megabytes. I guess that's pretty much it for now. Probably get back to streaming later tonight or later on in the week. Do a little bit documenting here and there. Bad. Forget we have a survival version just turned out to be pretty nice. Just need spine tweaking here and there to open doors. The combat is actually pretty balanced. We have everything in the floors. I was gonna try do the test out that bomb trap we put on there in the creek room. It's also something I gotta check out in the meantime. Until we build on that other idea. That's about it for like testing. I have to find it. It's kind of this on. I think it's this far. I mean, this area, yeah. It has this little picture so you know exactly where it leads to. And we just need to grab us some little lever. Oh, we got the boots in here. Yeah, we got the boots. Grab this bread. Alright, we gotta find the little lever boxes. Here's a blue box. Blue purple. Nice. Yes. It'll be pretty quick to try out, and then maybe out of here. Won't take long, really. Let's see. Where was it? Was it over here? Alright. Zombos. Okay, put storage through the freaking place. Damn, that dude's too fat, he can't even make it through the door. There's your trap. This place has the creeks. You have to be very careful. This don't have anything. It's very creepy. I don't even know if we can spot them. We had upstairs as well. It's really nice. Try this out. Oh, it does work. Okay. Damn. So that's what it does. There's also a creeper there. Cute. It was a creep. Easy to kill, apparently. Where's the upstairs? That's what I wanted to do. Did we screw the upstairs up? Can't be. Hello? Hello? Move my ass out of here. I'm not sure what the heck happened. That just blew up our freaking staircase. So yeah, it's pretty screamy. See if it'll kill you. I think it does. Yeah. Respawn. The way inside. Well, this dude's weird. Bro. You can even rest because it's monsters. What about? But he can rest. Strange. Mm-hmm. Break out of here by hand, I reckon. Grab this thing real quick. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, we lost that one. Damn. Okay. Still getting beat down with a pumpkin pie. Honestly, I might wait and add some more stuff and then come back later. This is pretty much a decent little spot. Stop at for now. Everything's accessible. As long as you keep tabs on your levers. Ain't really too bad. Yep. Probably come back a little later once we add some more new places in. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.